Hello everyone and welcome back to our Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the last part we successfully introduced the game and we got our magic power, which we are now able to get out of the Great Fairy Fountain and pop this bubble, and then we're going to talk to this bomber who's going to say a lot of crap about hide and seek, which I skipped because I had to redo this because I forgot the number like a bunch of noobs do. Yeah, I forgot the number, so I had to go back and redo it. Huh. So, anyways, this is a really simple hide-and-go-seek game. You just kind of run behind here. There's number one. He's going to be behind the slide. And get some rupees here. And you can already see number two hanging around the tree. Or, I guess that's number five, but number two for me catching him. This was a little tricky guy because he kept running on the other side of the tree. There we go. So there's three more bombers left. And, anyways, yeah, the other bombers are going to be in West Clock Town and East Clock Town. I don't believe there's any in South Clock Town. This one's going to be holding a chicken. It's going to jump off, and that's an easy catch because you just jump off after it. And yeah. Now here's a little epic fail part for me. I know where the bomber is, but I'm just like, how do I get up there again? Do I jump from here? So I jump up here and I'm like, oh no, I can't make that jump at all. So I think about it for a second. I think, do I just, I don't really know what I'm doing. I think here I realize that, oh, I gotta go get that flower petal. Right about now, I don't know. I'm gonna leave these kind of epic fail parts in just to show you guys that this is kind of blind. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just playing this game, so unless I mess up something really bad, yeah, so here I'll look and I'll notice that, oh yeah, that pedal's there, and I can make that jump with the help of the pedal because I forget that you can make the jump because it's around the corner. So anyways, I haven't played this game in a long time, so I forget a lot of stuff, so forgive me if I mess up a lot, but hey, you guys messed up a lot when you played Majora's Mask for the first time. It was a tricky game. So as this bomber's gonna jump off, I'm gonna like look around to see where he went, and then I'm gonna realize, oh, he jumped off when I wasn't looking. And you can hear him, his little footsteps are all... And this is the worst. Have you guys ever been in a situation where the bombers hide out near the door, so that if you go through the door, you have to find him back at the hiding spot he was before? And so I accidentally Z-target him there, and then I accidentally talk to the bomber code guy, and then I go back to finding him, and he goes into the doorway, and look at this, he sits there, he sits at the doorway, I run at him, he moves, he fucking moves, right before I went after him. Oh my lord, that was annoying. Okay, so now we have to go catch him again, and he is the slippery little bastard, isn't he? I think he's number 3. Number 3. From now on, whenever we refer to someone that is less than stellar, we're going to be calling them a number 3. Alright, number 3. Now we just have one more bomber left, and he is going to be in, I think, West Clock Town, depending on which Clock Town this is. This is East, or this is West. This is West. I have to go to East Clock Town. If I don't... Where am I going? Let's go over here. I think, yeah, this is the right way, because this is South Clock Town. Now we just spin around. Literally, no pun intended. Yes, I guess so. So, now we're gonna spin our way over to East Clock Town, and this bomber has to be in the worst hiding spot of all time. Look at this. He's in the opening scene, right there. The worst. And these bombers, they cheat too. Like, you find them, you look at them, and then they run. So it's not really hide and go seek. It's like hide and go run away, or hide and go catch, I suppose. So he eventually just gives up and sits down. It's like, oh, this guy's too cool for me, so he just sits down. And that's all the bombers. We caught them all. Their silly game is no match for our Deku shrubberyness. That's right. I'm a shrubbery. Alright, so they're gonna spin around and give you a number. At first I read this, I was like, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's easy, but then, oh, yeah, that's right. 2, 4, 3, 5, 1. Okay. So, yeah, I take a little time here because I had to get a pencil and write it down because I didn't want to forget it like last time, because that was embarrassing. I was all like, oh, shit. So, yeah, in the last part, if you notice, my rupees kind of changed. That's because I had to redo it. Yeah. So, at this point, after you have the bomber code, you're going to want to start moving fast, because you want to do this in the first night, or first day, I guess, night, doesn't really matter. Just as long as it's the first. It can't be the second. Well, I guess it could be the second, but you'd be going kind of slow. So, yeah, I actually went to the wrong place, because this south and north is confusing me. These directions are confusing me. I'm terrible with in-game directions, like, to be honest with you, I could not be worse with directions in a video game. You tell me to go north, and I'll be going like southeast. I don't really know, you know? I can't ever find the correct path. So anyways, here we find this like baby bomber, and you would give him the code, and 24351 I think it was, yep. So we get the right code, and he lets us pass into the bomber sewer, which is apparently secretive. So yeah, we're gonna make our way down here, and this place is like, what kind of little kid would ever want to come down here is what I wondered the first time I came down here. Like, it's all scary, and there's a bunch of water. Maybe they go swimming down here? Is this their activity pool? Well, anyways, this is where you'll first be introduced with the Deku Shrub's bouncing ability, where he just bounces on water instead of going inside of it, because Deku Shrubs can't go in water. And this is where I fail against these Skulltulas. No, these are Skulltulas, right? Yeah. They're a lot harder than in the last game, because even if you come a little bit near them, they'll spin right at you. So I just say, you know what, skip him. We don't need to kill him, you can just go right around him. And there's a big balloon here. I don't know if you have to pop it, but I'm gonna pop it, because they're fun to pop. I think it's in the way of the ladder anyways. So break these, you get some magic pots and some hearts. So, yeah, and get up the ladder, you stupid shrub. Okay, there we go. Up the ladder. Good boy. Okay. Now we are making our way into... Oh, I guess it is different music than in the windmill. Still very nice. So we see that little scarecrow there. Yeah. Those are kind of important later, so keep that in mind. They're your passageway to heart pieces and whatnot. So, in this part, I guess you kind of just talk to this guy, this old guy. Well, a strange-looking child. Are you a new friend of the bombers? Your manners seem much better than those of the mischievous friend I met the other day. Humph, humph, humph. That ill-mannered troublemaker from the other day said he'd break my instruments. I wonder what that means, break his instrument. He said he'd steal my moon's tear. Even now, just watch him, he's probably causing trouble around Clock Tower. Will you gaze into my into the telescope? Into my telescope. Anyways, it sounds like something an old pervert would say. Will you gaze into my telescope? So yeah, I wasn't really paying attention as to what he was saying to me. Well, did you find that troublemaker? You could try zooming in with A. So yeah, I wasn't really listening to what he was saying again, so... which you kind of should in Zelda games. It's kind of important what people say. So I remember that there is a moon's tear out here, so I go to get it and I'm like, oh yeah. You gotta find the troublemaker before you can get the moon's tear. So I just take a circle around there and I'm like, oh yeah, we gotta use that telescope. I remember now. I got it now. Guys, I know now. I know now my mistake. So talk to him again, use the telescope again, and now we're gonna find Skull Kid. And this is me and my noobness trying to find Skull Kid in the ground. Because he's not. Oh, I was like, oh, is that Skull Kid? But it's just a birdie. It's just a birdie. So, this is my blind playthrough. That's pretty much all I can explain of it. We're at almost midnight of the first night, which is a pretty good time to be where we're at. We have some time to spare, actually, because we don't have much to do after we get the moon's tier. What time are we at? We're about halfway through this part, because I said each would be 20 minutes. And there he is on top of the lighthouse, I guess. He looks up at the moon, and the moon cries. He looks up at the moon, which causes it to cry. And then he slaps his ass and shakes it at you. Then he disappears. Now that was probably the most odd transaction of scenes I've ever seen in a Zelda game before. He stares up at the moon cries, he slaps his ass, and then shakes it at you. That is very strange. So anyways, walk outside and you'll get your moon's tier, which will allow you to, there's a guy who wants that. He is a business shrub. He wants it. And you give it to him, and he gives you his sweet bachelor pad. I actually think he's married, it says. So get some more rupees there. It's actually a really beneficial spot for rupees at this point in the game, because it's 15 rupees, 3 blues. And that's pretty good, because we're gonna need all the rupees we can get later. So, walk out, leave Bomber City. Oh, can I make this jump? Can I make it? Yeah, alright. Made the jump. So, yep, just go up and leave Bomber City. Tato's trying to talk to me, but I don't give a shit. So, there's a couple things we can do before the end of the first night. I don't think it has to be specifically done now, but I mean, I think we're just killing time until the... Shoot. Excuse me. So I guess now we're just gonna talk to this business shrub who's going to just bring his bags and plant himself into his home. And it's private property. Don't try using it when I'm not around. And he is around, so can we try using it now? Damn dogs. They always try to just talk to you. So make sure you put your moon's tier on the C-stick, and then talk to this guy and show it to him. Ah, that stone. You must hand it over to me. In exchange, I'll give you my spot. Here, Deku. I don't know, I don't really care. So Pufix, he wants it to give it to his wife. And that title deed... wait a minute. Hold on just a second. Is it Deku Shrubs or Deku Scrubs? Are these guys Deku Scrubs? That's funny. Oh, gosh. I thought it was Deku Shrubs this whole time. Huh. That's a shocker. Anyways, you can now take this flower, which if you can get into it, that is. I think I'll do it later though. I don't really know what my guy is doing. I think I wanted to fight this dog, because it's an asshole. Regardless, it is 3 AM, and we have, oh shit, fucking dog. Anyways, we have time to kill. It's 4 AM actually. So we are going... Sorry, I didn't know I was so tired. We're gonna try this little game, I guess, to kill some time. I might as well just cut this out, because nothing really happens except for me losing rupees and me fail jumping pretty horridly. So Yeah, we do this little jump thing. Oh, but he wants to change the setup, so it's time to go home. So we actually can't do this jumping game, and you can't see me fail epically yet, which is actually good. So it's 5 a.m. and it's about to change to daytime of the second day. And I will show you guys. Oh my... Ah! I did not know I was this tired. Dawn of the second day, 48 hours remaining. So yeah, it apparently puts us back here, since we didn't finish landing. And I am just having trouble getting into Deku Flowers. Oh, that wasn't really a jump. Oh. Anyways, just kind of fall down here. I think it's this guard where you look at him and you Z-stick. There's a trick you can do with the guards where you can... I'll tell you when I do it, because then you can see it done. It's pretty tricky, but I don't know how many people know about this, because it's a pretty tricky trick. I saw it, some other guy did it, I don't really remember who, but it's a good way to pass the time if you want to get some rupees for buying your bomb bag when you're a kid, or yeah, just to save up rupees, I guess. It's a good way to do that. I don't really know why I opened the menu. Anyways, so we are going to, I think it's a different guard. I think it's in west clock. I guess we'll try east, since we're there. Right? East. Or, no, I guess we'll try west. My head is in shambles, I guess you could say. So you look at the guard, you Z target, and you look away from the guard, and then you Z. No, that's not right. Come on, Deku Scrub, don't be so scrubby. Get him. Attack. Let me pass. Yeah, nothing really to do here. Again, I might just be speeding up this footage, I guess, until I actually find the correct guard. Z target, and he doesn't. It's not letting me. Come on. Well, if you haven't guessed by now, there's a trick you can do to one of the guards where you can, if you Z target away from them, and you... Shut up, Bomber. There's a secret thing you can do, where if you look away from them, and then you Z target, and then you walk backwards, you can sneak past the guard, which is fun because you get to go into the field. Oh god, I'm about to yawn again. No. Shit. God damn. Can't stop doing that. I don't know why. I'm not even tired. I need some caffeine. Somebody give me caffeine. Anyways. It's almost Christmas time, guys. What do you guys want for Christmas? I am shooting for a dazzle so I can record some Super Smash Bros. Brawl for you guys, because I like playing that game. And maybe some GoldenEye Wii, because that game's pretty fun too. Are you guys psyched for Conduit 2? I know I am, because that's going to be a fun game. Have you guys heard of it? Have you guys even know what Conduit 1 was? It's a fun FPS, I guess, kind of strategy-based FPS for the Wii. It wasn't really so much of a FPS as it was. Well, I guess it was really. Oh fuck! What I'm talking about. Ignore what I just said. It's completely an FPS. You go around shooting people in first person. I don't know how much else you could get of an FPS than that. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, guys. So apparently this part is pretty much me talking and running into the spear of a guard, because we're just about done here, guys. I don't know where the time went. So yeah, tell me what you think about Conduit 2. Tell me what you think about... What the fuck was I else was I? Christmas. What do you guys want? Do you want... I don't... Fuck, what do you want? I don't know. And also, little question about this video. How do you like the 20-minute segment? Because it's more convenient for me because I don't have to split up my parts since they're already in 20 minutes. And oh, what? We found the guard just in time to, yep, see, that one try. It took 20 tries on the guard that it wasn't. So anyways, in the next part we'll explore outside the city limits and maybe even get to the third night. I don't know how fast the part will go. So anyways, comment, rate, and subscribe, and, well, comment, thumbs up, and subscribe, I guess would be the term now. I'm so used to write. Anyways, I'm talking too long. Yeah, this video came up a little sooner because I'm trying to catch up with what I'm... Ah, fuck, too long talking!